quick insert just before the actual video starts. If the audio on this one is a little bit janky, it's because Cal and I are still trying to work out the kinks of how to get these lavalier microphones that we've bought, these lovely things that we've purchased. We're still trying to work out how to get them working as best they can be, so if the audio is a little bit weird on this one, I apologize, but enjoy the video anyway. G'day ladies and gentlemen, Ben and Cal here. So the Oscar nominations have officially been released for this year. It's a great list of movies and we are here to predict what is going to be winning the awards.
So we haven't exactly seen everything because we're in Australia and Australia sucks, but the movies will be coming out in the next couple of weeks or so, so we're going to try and see them. So probably the day before the Oscars, we will upload another video with an updated list if anything changes.
Yeah, if nothing does, then nothing gets uploaded, but if we have a different list, then we'll put another video up just to update, not the whole list, but just stuff that's changed. Anyway, so I think we should get into it. Okay, so the first award on the list here is Best Achievement in Production Design. The nominees are Beauty and the Beast, Darkest Hour, The Shape of Water, Blade Runner 2049, and Dunkirk. Now, what do you have predicted for this category, Cal?
So my prediction for this category is a movie I saw in the middle of the year, which is Dunkirk. I felt like this film did an amazing job with its production value, and yeah, I genuinely think it should win this award.
Fair enough. I've gone with Blade Runner 2049, my favorite movie of the year. Just every aspect of this movie is beautiful. There's nothing that looks slightly off, nothing looks out of place, so I think this is a shoo-in, but I could be wrong.
The next award is Best Animated Feature Film. The nominees for this one are Coco, Loving Vincent, The Breadwinner, Ferdinand, and The Boss Baby.
Yeah, look, I think we know who the winner is here. It's The Boss Baby.
Where do you sit with this one?
Look, okay, no, it's Coco's award to lose. It can't. Nothing else competes this year.
Yeah, I'm going for Coco as well.
Yeah, it's
such a great film, family and adults as well. Everyone will enjoy this movie.
Great movie, great songs, amazing animation. It can't lose. Okay, next we have Best Foreign Language Film. The nominees are A Fantastic Woman, Loveless, On Body and Soul, The Insult, and The Square. So who do you have winning this category, Cal?
Obviously I did not see any foreign films this year, so this one was a complete guess. I went for The Insult, just judging by the poster and the name alone looks kind of interesting. So that's why I went with that one.
A slightly educated guess.
A slightly educated guess.
I've gone with The Square. I've heard good things about it. Apparently it's very great.
You're doing better than me.
Yeah, that's all I've... Complete guess. Expect us to get this one wrong, but yeah.
The next category is Best Documentary Feature. The nominees are Last Men in Aleppo, Abacus Small Enough to Jail, Faces, Places, Icarus, and Strong Island. And what did you go for this one?
I went for Strong Island. I haven't heard of any of these, and that's a cool title, so I'm just guessing Strong Island. It's on Netflix, I should probably watch it.
Maybe we should. So, I did the smart and logical answer. I went for Abacus.
Oh yeah.
Because representing
anything that's named Abacus is sure to win everything. Everything.
Move on.
Yes. Next category, Best Documentary Short Subject. Nominees are Edith plus Eddie, Heaven is a Traffic Jam on the 405, Heroine, Knife Skills, and Traffic Stop. So what have you gone for with this one, Cal?
So I went for Heaven is a Traffic Jam on the 405. Only reason is because I kind of like the title and yeah, that's about it.
We haven't seen many documentaries, any of them.
Especially the short documentaries. It's not something that gets a lot of recognition throughout the year, so
yeah.
I never even hear of these
first
until this time.
Yeah. I've just guessed Traffic Stop because it's an interesting poster. Seems like it's something to do with some controversial stuff, so we'll see. I'm going with Traffic Stop. I have no idea. We've both gone with traffic movies. Let's move on.
The next category is Best Live Action Short Film. So the nominees for this one are Decarb Elementary, My Nephew Emmett, The 11 O'Clock, The Silent Child, and Watu Wote All of Us.
Yeah, so
if I got any of those names wrong, I do apologize.
Well,
what have you gone for?
I've gone with Decarb Elementary because it looks interesting. I like the poster. I assume it has some interesting subject matter. I know nothing about these movies. Again, complete guess.
Yep. So I went for The Silent Child purely for the name alone, and now actually looking at the poster, I think I picked a good one. Looks cool.
They could both be shit, we don't know. All right, best animated short film. We have Dear Basketball, Garden Party, Lou, Negative Space, and Revolting Rhymes Part 1.
Wait for part 2, guys.
Yeah, part 2 is gonna be good shit.
Sorry.
What have you gone with?
I went for Negative Space again. I thought animated space, yeah, sounds cool.
I mean, obviously, it's a great argument. I've gone with Dear Basketball just because it's the one I've heard the most about, and I think it would be funny if Kobe Bryant had an Oscar. So, you can't blame me for that logic.
The next category is Best Achievement in Music Written for a Motion Picture, Original Score. The nominees are Dunkirk, Phantom Thread, Star Wars The Last Jedi, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Okay, so I have gone with The Shape of Water's score by Alexander, I don't fucking know how to say it. Alexander Desplat. He's a great composer. I haven't seen the movie yet, but everyone's been raving about the score, so... And plus, The Shape of Water's got 13 nominations, so I think it's got to win some of them. And
somewhere.
I'm gonna go with The Shape of Water's score.
I went with Star Wars The Last Jedi, got to stick loyal to the Star Wars community, and John Williams has always done an amazing score for these movies, so I'm hoping this year he gets it.
Alright, so Best Original Song. Here are the nominees. The Mystery of Love from Call Me By Your Name, Remember Me from Coco, Stand Up For Something from Marshall, Mighty River from Mudbound, and This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. So what have you gone for here, Cal?
I went for This Is Me from The Greatest Showman purely because the song is just about sending a good message about respect yourself and be who you are and don't change for anyone else, which I think is a big thing of 2017's year. 2017 has been a lot about accepting yourself and accepting other people, so that's my logic.
Fair enough. I've gone with Mighty River because I don't know a lot about the movie Mudbound. Again, it's on Netflix, I probably should watch it. But I think it's kind of gonna be... But I think Coco also has an outside chance. Remember Me, great song.
The next category is Best Achievement in Makeup and Hairstyling. The nominees are The Darkest Hour, Victoria and Abdul, and Wonder. Where do you sit on this one?
Look, Darkest Hour is going to take it out. I think just the prosthetics and stuff on Gary Oldman looks great. He looks very convincing. So I think it'll win on that alone.
Yeah, look, I've also gone for Darkest Hour and for the exact same reasons. Although it's a movie I haven't seen yet, it is what I have seen of it, the makeup that they've used for him is just outstanding.
Yeah.
If Suicide Squad can win it, I think this can.
All right, Best Achievement in Visual Effects. Nominees are Blade Runner 2049, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Kong Skull Island, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and War for the Planet of the Apes. And I think there's an obvious winner, both of us chose it. War for the Planet of the Apes. Those monkeys looked real. At times.
Yeah.
Seriously, there are shots where it looks like there's actual apes acting on screen. It's absolutely incredible. One of the best looking movies of the whole year. Some of the best CGI ever put to screen.
Yeah, I don't even have to say anything else. I 100% agree with that. So, yeah, I'm going for War of the Planet of the Apes as well. So up next is the Best Achievement in Sound Editing. The nominations go to Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and The Shape of Water. Yeah, I think it's another obvious one.
Baby Driver, the whole movie, it revolves around sound, and it just every second sounds incredible. So
yeah, and as much as I love the sound in The Last Jedi and Dunkirk, again, that movie made me feel like I was actually there. As Ben said, Baby Driver revolves around the sound itself. It makes sense to go to this film.
Best Achievement in Sound Mixing, Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and Shape of Water. We're going Baby Driver again for the same reasons we just said.
Best Achievement in Film Editing goes towards Baby Driver, Dunkirk, I, Tonya, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Where are you sitting on this one?
It's Baby Driver again. Baby Driver again. It's just, there's not a single frame that is out of place, so not a single shot drags on too long or too short or anything like that. It's a perfectly put together movie, in my opinion.
As much as I agree with that, I'm putting Dunkirk as my pick for this one, just because I feel like that film sits better with the Academy for something like film editing. I feel like Baby Driver could be overlooked past these points.
Best achievement in costume design. Beauty and the Beast, Darkest Hour, Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, and Victoria and Abdul. What did you have for this one?
So weirdly enough, I went for Beauty and the Beast. This was a film that I didn't actually enjoy too much. The green screens took me out of it. They were too bad. But I believe the costume design in this film was pretty damn good. Although a lot of the characters were CGI'd in, mainly focusing on Belle and the other townspeople, the costumes did really stand out, and it's what made the movie look great at times apart from the green screens. Go.
I didn't see it, so I can't argue with that really. But I've gone with Phantom Thread because the movie's about clothes and a fashion designer and whatnot.
Next category. Best achievement in cinematography. The nominations are Blade Runner 2049, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Mudbound, and The Shape of Water. Again, what'd you have?
Blade Runner 2049. If it doesn't win this category, I think it will be a crime, because Roger Deakins is the best cinematographer working today, and this is one of the most gorgeous movies ever put to film. I stand by that statement, no exaggeration. Every damn shot is just gorgeous.
Yeah, I went Dunkirk. Sorry. Look, I went for Dunkirk just because, again, it's a period piece, and this film just looks perfect.
It's a great looking movie.
The scenery, the close-ups, the long range, just fucking everything makes this movie just looks great.
Okay, so best adapted screenplay. We have Call Me By Your Name by James Ivory, Logan by Scott Frank, James Mangold, and Michael Green, Molly's Game by Aaron Sorkin, Mudbound by Dee Rees and Virgil Williams, and The Disaster Artist by Scott Neustadter and Michael H. Weber. I probably got some names wrong there.
I'm going to say you did.
Who have you got for this one?
Look, if you watch my top 5 movies of 2017, you know exactly where I'm going. Logan. That's movie did justice to a character that has been around for a while, not just on screen, but in comics, and they've adapted from comics, so they adapted well.
Fair point. I've gone with Molly's Game simply because Aaron Sorkin is one of the best writers of our time, and I think, if anything, people have been raving about the story and whatnot. I haven't actually seen it yet. I've been really looking forward to it, but I think the safe bet is Aaron Sorkin. So Molly's Game. Best Original Screenplay. The nominees are Get Out by Jordan Peele, Lady Bird by Greta Gerwig, The Big Sick by Kumail Nanjiani and Emily V. Gordon, The Shape of Water by Guillermo del Toro and Vanessa Taylor, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri by Martin McDonough. So what have you gone for here, Cal?
I went for 3 Billboards. This was a movie that I adored, and I truly believe it deserves this Oscar.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's just simple where I sit. It deserves it.
It's a great story.
What about you?
It's written very well.
It is.
Look, it would have made both our top 5s, I think, if we had made the videos afterwards. But
Yep.
I digress. My pick is Get Out because this is a movie that Jordan Peele has been writing since 2008. Believe it or not, he's been writing this for a very long time, and for a first-time director, a first-time film writer, he's written plenty of scripts. Obviously, he's done stuff with Key and Peele and whatnot. But so I think he's worked so hard on this screenplay, and I think it has produced a great movie, so I'm just gonna go with that.
Best achievement in directing. We're now getting into the heavy categories.
The big ones.
The big 6. So, nominees are Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk, or Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, I should say, Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird, Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water, Jordan Peele for Get Out, and Paul Thomas Anderson for Phantom Thread.
Okay, you go first.
I went for Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk. Again, if this is a movie you've seen, you know what I'm talking about. The directing in this film was so on the ball. Everyone knew where they needed to be and what they had to do. It's what makes the film look so believable. That's where I'm sitting with it. I'm sitting for Christopher Nolan.
Plus, there's been so many movies done that are amazing where he didn't get nomination director, nomination. You know what I'm saying? So it could be even considered a lifetime award, essentially. But I haven't gone for that. I've gone with the newbie, or one of the two newbies actually, Jordan Peele for Get Out. Considering that this is, like I said, a movie he's worked on for a long time, and this is his first time directing at least a feature-length film, and just the fact that everything is just so on point. There's nothing that seems timed wrong or anything like that. So I think every scene just plays out perfectly in that movie, and I think it would be great if a first-time director got the win. Even Greta Gerwig, who is also a first-time director. But I'm going with Jordan Peele for Get Out.
Best performance by an actress in a supporting role. The nominations are Mary J. Blige for Mudbound, Leslie Manville for Phantom Thread, Allison Janney for I, Tonya, Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird, and Octavia Spencer for The Shape of Water.
We've both gone for the same person.
Yeah, we actually have.
Allison Janney in I, Tonya. We haven't seen the movie yet. We are looking forward to seeing the movie, but everyone's been raving about Allison Janney, as well as Margot Robbie. But also, she's just been around forever, so I think you could agree that she deserves at least one Oscar in her extended career.
Yep.
At this point. I don't know if you have anything to add.
Not really. When I saw that she got nominated, I was quite happy because I do love her acting in most films.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I was quite happy to see that she got nominated for this, and I, Tonya is one I've been wanting to see for a while. So definitely going to try and see that. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role is obviously just after the last one. The nominees are Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World, Richard Jenkins, The Shape of Water, Sam Rockwell, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Willem Dafoe, The Florida Project, and Woody Harrelson, also from 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. This is another one we've actually picked the same candidate on. So Sam Rockwell is our pick.
Yeah, definitely. If you've seen the movie, you should agree because he's just fucking phenomenal in that movie. The character he plays just is, you hate him so much, and by the end, somehow not so much. I don't know how he pulls it off. If you've seen the movie, it blows my mind that he made that character likable by the end. It's weird. It makes no sense, but
When I actually read the list for this first, when I was making my picks, I was going through it, and the format I was on had Sam Rockwell at the bottom, so I read Woody Harrelson and flipped my shit because I was like, don't get me wrong, I loved his character, I loved his acting, but Sam Rockwell just was the second star of that movie. And then I read Sam Rockwell and I was like, oh, it's okay.
Okay, he's there too.
Yeah, he's okay. So, gonna move on.
Well, Woody Harrelson's great in that movie, but yeah. Okay, so best actress in a leading role. We have Frances McDormand in 3 Billboards, Margot Robbie in I, Tonya, Meryl Streep in The Post, Sally Hawkins in The Shape of Water, and Saoirse Ronan in Lady Bird. And yes, that is how you say her name.
I'm so glad I wasn't reading that one.
But at least close. Anyway, again, we've gone for the same person, Frances McDormand. Absolutely blew it out of the water, so yeah.
Again, we haven't seen the other movies and we will try to, but I personally feel like that pick's not going to change for me.
No, so, neither. I've heard great things about Sally Hawkins and all these nominees as well, but
it's Meryl Streep. You hear everything about Meryl Streep. It's great.
Yeah, but no, I think Frances deserves this one. So yeah. Okay, best performance by an actor in a leading role. We have Daniel Day-Lewis for Phantom Thread, Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out, Denzel Washington for Roman J. Israel Esquire, Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour, and Timothy Chalamet for Call Me By Your Name. Again, we have the same pick. You can now.
This is just a trend from here on out.
Yeah.
And by here on out, I mean this one and the next one. So the person we both picked is Gary Oldman for The Darkest Hour. Again, not a movie we've seen, but from what both of us, we were talking about this before, what we have seen of it, damn.
Yeah. And everyone's just been talking about it. So and he's the front runner. So I think we're just going to take a safe bet here because we haven't seen. Cal hasn't seen any of these movies actually. I've only seen Get Out, and I would love. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to see Daniel Kaluuya win this one because he's phenomenal in Get Out. But I think Gary Oldman's he deserves the Oscar. He's been amazing for his whole career. So I think this is again kind of a lifetime achievement award. Yeah, we're good with that.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, final category. Here we go. The best picture of the year. We have 9 nominees. We have Call Me By Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird,
Phantom Thread, The Post, The Shape of Water, and 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Again, we've picked the same one here, and we haven't seen all these movies, but we've picked the same movie here. 3 billboards.
Outside Ebbing, Missouri. It's fucking great.
It's just a great movie. I don't think there's a scene out of place.
Nah.
I don't think there's a performance that is bad. There's not a line of dialogue that sounds weird or cheesy or anything like that, and it's just so fucking
perfect.
Oh, it's great. We're still seeing a few of these movies before the Oscars, so again, if we release that updated...
could change.
It could. I kind of don't see it changing.
No.
We'll see. So, yeah, that's our pick for Best Picture.
Yep.
Could be wrong, but we'll see. I mean, we could be wrong on any of these. Yeah. We might get none of these right.
I couldn't have been happier with that movie.
Oh,
the best way to describe how this movie makes you feel is that it's one of those films that makes you feel like a fly on the wall watching someone's life.
Yeah, it feels real. It feels real.
There is nothing that makes you go, this is a movie. So,
100%.
If you haven't already seen this movie and you're thinking about it, definitely go and do it. So that does it for our list of the Oscar nominations, predictions predictions. We think they're going to win.
So the way this is going to work also, it's a bit of a challenge. So the person who predicts the most things right will be choosing a costume for the loser to be wearing on the next episode of Second Chance. So Oscars are March 5th, so it'll be a couple episodes in from when we come back. So look forward to that episode. It's going to be funny. One of us is going to be wearing some sort of ridiculous outfit. It might be disgusting. It might be hilarious. We'll see. But that could be a lot of fun. So I think we're done.
Yeah, I think that about wraps it up. So we hope you have enjoyed this and enjoyed the video. And as always, remember to leave a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because it really does help us out. And leave any comments, negative or positive.
Tell us your predictions in the comments. Even if it's just on the big categories. We would love to hear from you. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. We'll catch you in the next video. The next video is probably just going to be the next episode of Second Chance.
Yeah.
Maybe something else will go up, we'll see.
We'll see. But we'll keep you updated.
Been good talking to you.
Yep.
Catch you later.
Bye.